Everybody clap your hands one more time for these musicians. Come on, you can do a little better than that. Did not our hearts burn on tonight? Amen. Thank y'all for that song. I feel particularly churchy right now. And I've been tasked with saying some words that'll help bring us to the close of this evening. And before we see whether or not that's going to be successful at all, point of personal privilege, just thank you for having me here. It was a decade ago that I was under the tutelage of one Omar Thomas, whose music you have heard and will hear tonight on the program. And it was in his course that I wrote the first thing that I think was a good song, and the rest is history. So here I am tonight, 10 steps from my office, presenting on a concert that has his music. So I'm just grateful to be here. I won't be before you long. You know, all preachers say that, and they know it's a sin to lie. But I promise I won't. Behold how beautiful and how pleasant it is for kindred to dwell together in harmony. Yeah, that's all right. I won't get scared if you talk back to me. I come from that kind of church. You know, I admit I'm taking a bit of creative liberty with that word harmony. In that first verse of the 133rd Psalm from the Hebrew Psalter, which is its own kind of hymnal, the original language says something more like, behold how beautiful and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. But I think that tonight we've been blessed with an opportunity to dwell together in harmony. You see, in harmony, all the notes don't have to agree with each other. In harmony, every note does not have to say the same thing. All that is required is that all the notes play at the same time. Sometimes harmony can sound like it's clashing. Sometimes it's sweet. Sometimes it's furious. Sometimes it's gentle. Sometimes it's heavy. Sometimes it does not make much sense at all. But behold, how beautiful and how pleasant it is for kindred to dwell together in harmony. The ancient manuscripts tell us that this song was for a particular time and a particular occasion. This 133rd Psalm is a song of ascents. And one explanation for what this might mean is that the faithful would sing this song together as they made their way up the mountain to worship in the temple. In other words, this is a song for an uphill journey. Have you ever felt like you were on an uphill journey? More bills than money, that's an uphill journey. More worries than rest, that's an uphill journey. More corruption than competency, that's an uphill journey. One songwriter put it this way: I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain. Have you ever needed a song for an uphill journey? But in the midst of an uphill journey, somewhere along the line, somebody realized the truth of the matter. And the truth of the matter is that even if it's an uphill journey, we still have one another. And as we journey onward and upward and upward and onward, the precious oil of our togetherness flows down upon us, and the dew of our unity and difference begins to gather. And just like Amos, that prophet from down south in Judah, said, justice begins to roll down like waters, and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream. I know this is a concert, and I know the hour is well spent, but the music has reminded me tonight that it's better together. Look at somebody one last time and say, it's better together. It's better together. It's better together. Whether you're from this side of the tracks or that side, it's better together. Whether you're up or you're down, it's better together. Whether you're in or you're out, it's better together. I know Sunday is coming, but when we all get together, when we all come together and make harmony, you know what we can do? We can just lean. The song says, what a fellowship, what a joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arm. What a blessedness, what a peace is mine, leaning on the everlasting arm. Times might get tough, but behold, I'm leaning. The night might get dark, but behold, I am leaning. I may not understand, but behold, I am leaning. Behold, how beautiful it is to lean safe and secure from all alarms. Behold, how pleasant it is to dwell with our brethren, with our sisters, with our kindred in sweet, beautiful, soul-saving Southern harmony.